Welcome back. Today I'm not feeling so hot. Well, I mean, it's rather hot out and I've got the AC full bore, but more just feeling crummy in general. So I'm gonna just play NieR, which has once again become my relaxation game. But since I wanted to do it all on stream, I gotta stream. Suppose I could copy data, now that I think about it, you know, play through it, but then why would I want to do it twice in a row? A quest only 9S can do. Thus begins the story of the Recluse. I'm a little sluggish today. So, what do you have to say for yourself? The people around me are like monsters. They make me so anxious. And if I'm not locking myself in our small hut, I'm running into the arms of my robot mother. That's maybe a little on the nose, Taro. Sigh. I guess. But he's also the reason why there was a cannibal running around, so maybe Jean-Paul isn't the one to be listening to here. You guys got anything to say? You are too playful, sir. I need you to bring it down a little bit. Oh boy. I mean, who doesn't, right? Man, that's fine. Some of us act at odds against ourselves. That's quite alright. Well, I'm becoming scatterbrained. What was I going to do? I know. Well, actually, first, let's double check our weapons. Can't do a damn thing. Not until we re-unlock Masamune. Masamune, I don't know. I've never actually learned how it was pronounced, and so I've always switched.
Operator 210 to 9S. This is your regularly scheduled contact. I have something important to discuss with you today.
What is it?
Our maintenance team filed a complaint about how you treat your flight unit. They requested that you cease making unauthorized modifications.
Well, I kinda had to. There's so much excess data sent to me from the satellite, it's delaying aim correction.
If you have a rebuttal, you need to discuss it with maintenance. Fight it out if you must. Operator 210 out.
Jeez. My operator's more prone to violence than I thought.
I'm not sure fighting through bureaucracy and fighting are quite comparable there, 9S. I'm not sure it's quite being prone to violence if you're like, well, actually, no, pick a fight with them in bureaucracy. Yeah, I guess. Alright, let's invest in this crap. Let's drop another 20G. Crushed nut. Another 10G. A meteorite shard and a charge attack +3. Alright. Time for the big one. 100 frickin' G's of G's. A whole week goes by, and we just stand there. Suddenly there is a spire. Rocket launch tower. That's there now. That's there forever now. You kind of missed a little bit. And that's it. But now he's a shop. We got something, and in case we need that particular resource, there's now a vendor for it. Hooray. We still got plenty of cash left over for whatever else. You know. So thus ends the Half-Wit Inventor arc, I suppose. There is something in the amusement park that we might as well check out. You know, while we're in the area. Oh. Went under the bridge. Whoops. Let's see. Back into the main building we go. And probably if this is the right one I'm thinking of, we gotta go down the elevator, because it's within the, what would you call this? The main building? The theater? Yeah, the theater. That's basically what this is. Huh. Oh, I do so love auto-collect items. It's just excellent. So, about this tower of TVs, there's now a quest. It's a game creator machine. Let's get meta. It's more like an unamusement park. Sure. Oh, right. Right, so we gotta get materials too. We'll be here a little while, because this is not a standalone quest, it's a chain. So for this one... Oh, precious earrings. Money items. And a drab bracelet. Okay. So that one's, well, out in the plaza. That'll do. That'll do just fine. Unfortunately, it is going to cause aggression.
Requested material obtained.
I think that'll do it for now. No need to keep up that fight. Just let them unload from the map entirely. So yeah, we'll be doing that a couple of times. Because apparently, as long as it's for side quests, a little slaughter is okay. And also, a guy can make his game within a game, within a game, within a game. Oh, what? Oh, there's a stock android body there. With an evade range up, sure. Here's your dang cable. Let's play this game. This is pretty cool. Seems an awful lot like hacking. Oh geez. We won! And that's it. It didn't quite advance the quest. He wants us to actually find a bug. Let's see. Whoops! Found a bug. Level 1 complete. Let's find a 4-color cable in the factory. Joy of joys. Oh boy. We should probably advance the plot to at least having fast travel, because otherwise this will be a pain in the butt. To have to run all the way there, because remember, we don't have fast travel back yet, not until we fight Adam and Eve for the second time or whatever. And that mission will probably still be around when we have fast travel, so we can probably live without. So let's instead go back to the Resistance camp. Rather, let's go to Pascal's village, open up the shortcut that I probably forgot to open, and then go to the Resistance camp. That seems like a good idea. It's a very enchanting soundtrack. Yeah, that spire is just there now, forever. After paying out 180,000 gold. It's insane. Alright. Off we go.
We can get into the city ruins if we move that box.
And there we go. Now, Moose. To me. We're not... This ain't happening? What's going on? There we go. That was very odd. No, we are not fishing. Come on. There we go. There's birds. Didn't realize that. Huh. We're good. So, I want to check my chip fusion situation. Got a melee defense. We can get up for +4 for 12? Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, alright, the EXP gain up for a little much. 14. For another 10% more XP. I mean, it's tempting. No, I think I'm just gonna sell those. That drop rate up is a little too high for +1. And that evade range up. Goodness. No. Charge attack +3 for 7. Hello. Well then, gonna keep you around. What was the other one? It was EXP gain up +3. Yeah, no. That's too much. Overclock +2 for 9. I have a +3 for 9. That might be good to keep around, though, in case I find something to pair it with. We'll be fine. Our loadout's still pretty good. Right? It's all intact? Yeah, we're at max capacity right now. We are flush with plug-in chips. And now we run back.
Well, what do you think?
He just started transmitting to us directly.
Now do you believe we're not a threat?
Your mouth can say anything it wants, but you still don't have a heart.
I suppose that's technically accurate. Yes, well, you're free to visit our village whenever you like.
That's very nice of you, Pascal. I think we will, because you're the next stop on our main quest. So so we can get that glorious, glorious fast travel. I don't think we'll have tripped any... I think... Opening up the City of Ruins again. We'll probably open up a couple more side quests as well. But I don't think it locks out anything behind it. In fact, the only quests that take place in the center of the ruins are the very first ones for the resistance camp, now that I think about it. Quick save. Oh, right. The recluse. Anything out in the desert? No. But let's go and deal with the recluse bot again. Your son's locked himself inside again. This is getting elaborate. Oh, come on. Stop it. There we go. Now get out here, young man. Or machine. Oh, she calls him young man. Oh, dearie me. Hooray! Everybody in this game's got issues. Everybody. Then again, everybody in the world's got issues. Just how often are they exposed to the stimulus that will drive them to their breaking point? I would say you, NieR. Not often.
After all, the only way to understand someone is to get to know them. Isn't that right?
Fair enough.
Oh no.
What's that noise?
Operator to 9S. Emergency transmission incoming. We've detected a Goliath-class enemy inside the city ruins. It seems to be accompanied by a large number of machine life forms. All Yorha members are ordered to engage at once.
A Goliath? This was a trap. I knew it!
I promise you, we were not aware of this information.
Operator 210 here. Do you read me? Operator to 9S. I have bad news and I have good news. Bad first. We've confirmed the presence of 2 Goliath-class heavy weapon enemies.
2 of them?
Now, the good news. We've used your previous Goliath combat data to analyze the enemy, and it seems we have identified a weakness. Command has modified a firing unit based on this new intel. It's been installed on a pair of flight units that are heading your way.
That's Yorha R&D for you.
Check your map data. Operator out.
Thanks, Operator. 2B, Command is deploying new flight units for us. They just set the coordinates, so let's get going.
On it.
No moose riding during this section. More's the pity.
The flight units should be on the roof of that building up ahead. It'll be dangerous, but we're not going anywhere unless we pass through that Goliath's legs.
Actually,
we should be careful.
I did manage to get around, so... Oh boy. That's really not messing around. Oop. Here we go.
Damn it! 2B! Displaying data on central wiring
The
hub.
laser doesn't reach far enough. But boy, are we stronger. I'm not even gonna bother. Well, I might as well try to hack it once. And it does a decent chunk of damage, but I could also just deal regular damage and get my ass kicked. There we go. There you go, Engels.
Let's get to those flight units while we can.
Enemy anti-air defenses are on patrol at higher altitudes. A low-altitude approach is recommended.
Got it, thanks.
Oh, I guess that stuff was there. And fare thee well. That's why it pays to be 13 levels way too high.
Target enemies offline. That should do it for the Goliaths.
Look out! It's recharging! Ah!
Enemy vibrations are growing in intensity. It's resonating in tandem with the area beneath the combat zone.
What the...
Unbelievable. The aliens who haven't revealed themselves in hundreds of years were hiding underground?
Yep. Not so shocking a revelation now.
Yorha, this is your commander. For the first time in centuries, we've intercepted a signal belonging to the aliens. These are the creatures that are in direct command of the machine lifeforms on this planet. If we can destroy them, we can end this long and arduous war once and for all. Our intel team is hard at work.
But it seems to be underground. Like, way underground.
Guess we'll see once we get there.
Yeah, I don't really have time for the chatter.
If we're lucky.
You're not much for plans, are you, 2B?
Oh. kind of targeting all the wrong things here. There we go. Those things get steadily easier to deal with over time, more or less.
The ground is caved in. There must have been a hollow down there this whole time.
Lock chests. It had materials.
This hallway looks pretty old.
Now, I wonder if I can kind of double over this way. That's locked. Okay.
Analysis. Strong software logs detected. Access impossible.
Well, that's a shame. I thought I saw something interactable on that
These
side.
dead machines.
Oh,
Seems
well.
like they've been here for a long time.
What is this place?
I don't know. There's nothing like it in the database.
Are they dead?
2B, look!
Destroyed alien motherships.
Welcome to the graveyard of our creators.
You.
2B, look out!
My name is Adam. The aliens you seek are no longer here. They were wiped out centuries ago. By us. The machines.
Wiped out.
And who knows? Perhaps we'll wipe out the androids next. Machines are weapons capable of evolution. We can grow. We can become aware. Eventually, the intelligence within our network began to surpass that of our creators. You'd probably be surprised at how quickly it happened.
You destroyed your own creators?
Oh, there's no need to fret about them. They were simple, infantile, almost like plants, I guess you'd say. They held no value to us. But the humans on the moon, now they are interesting.
Why that?
Because they are an enigma. They killed uncountable numbers of their own kind, and yet loved in equal measure. It's fascinating, don't you think? What could possibly drive such behavior? We have dedicated ourselves to unraveling this riddle of humanity. And now we will allow you to assist us. You were made in their image, after all.
Assist you with what?
It's simple. We need you to locate the humans on the moon and bring them to us. We will
God, that
then
was a beautiful
dissect
counter,
and analyze
beautiful
them
dodge
in order
after
to
the pod
drag their
program.
secrets forth into the light. Surely you see the attraction in this.
Are you insane? We'd never do that! Can you believe this, 2B? This guy's bonkers.
Well, I suppose this concludes negotiations. The only remaining option is to destroy you. The same way we destroyed these pathetic little aliens.
Come on, I beat you like 4 times during that.
Time grows short. This year, this is the fate that befell our creators.
As for your beloved humans, I guess we'll see, won't we?
And what's that on the left?
They're gone.
It's gone.
The aliens were already dead.
Yeah. We better get back to the bunker.
Actually, quick question. Were there any chests down here in this area? No, I think this was just a radial arena.
Back this way again? What a pain.
Stop complaining.
Yeah.
2B, this is Operator 60. We now have an operational transporter in the city ruins. We're attempting to deploy them at other points as well.
About time we had access to those.
Care to fill me in?
Transporters? They let you transfer your consciousness to a temporary body back in the bunker.
Or
I heard some
anywhere,
tech guys
whatever.
talking about it a while ago, but I didn't know they'd finally got it working.
Hey, jackass.
Hey, how's it hanging?
You again.
Your commander told me to build a new access. Oh, and I got the stupid... I've known the commander for a while. Next time you see...
So
Sure.
this has a transporter now, huh?
Still, they're way faster than flight. Flight units also leave a...
Any mail? Right. So now we have fast travel. Let's go ahead and go to the factory. Let's just not even turn in that the main mission yet. Let us simply help out the game dev machine. Somewhere in the factory. Actually, there's a few things to do. We've got a few things open now in terms of side quests. But one thing at a time. Actually, I think several of those aren't even side quests. They're just points of interest that only 9S gets, I think. Oh, if only we could go downstairs. There it is.
Requested material obtained.
So now we go all the way back to the amusement park, yada yada yada. This isn't the worst side quest in terms of travel time and resource grinding, but there is... It is kind of a runaround. At least the sort of game dev parts are interesting. And I suppose that it would be a little bit too much reward if... Well, I mean, no, the Recluse is so little effort for so much reward, though. Eh. A 4-color cable. Oh boy. Wait, hold on. That doesn't seem right, actually. I tried to attack the core without defeating all the enemies first. There we go. That was it. That's a lot of stuff. A lot of valuable stuff, actually. Game dev machine level 2, complete. We need to reach beyond typical market boundaries to include hardcore gamers. What is your market? Do the machines play video games? Do androids play video games? Does anyone? A 5-color cable will magically make your game harder and better and faster and stronger. I thought these machines were your friends. Creativity is my friend. Oy vey. So now we gotta trek out to the desert. I've got a bunch of sellable materials. I'll probably take those to a shop before I transport out of here. I'll probably also stop by Pascal's village, and because I'm pretty sure there's a couple quests I can knock out of the park pretty quickly. I mean, at this point, I've spent all my money on the big money sinks in terms of quests. So everything else is for shopping, which it can get expensive, but it need not. I'm starting to think there's a fine line for these machines between sapience and insanity. That's pretty on the nose way to put it, but yeah. Look at all this free money. That resilience plus 3 is way too high. I would never consider using it like that. Gosh, if I could get that charge attack up, though, that could be really interesting. And a counter plus 1 diamond? Nice. Range attack up plus 3? No. I got a plus up plus 4 for 12, so no. Plus 1 for 9, not really worth it. Kind of want to get the down attack up at some point. Let's see, critical up. I've got 3 for 11, so plus 1 for 10, not really worth it. And you know, I'm never going to use this Vengeance plus 6. I'm just never, ever, ever going to use it. It's just not happening. It's money in the bank. Anyway. Depending entirely on quest and enemy drops for my chips, and it's actually working pretty well. Pascal. I should probably actually go up to the bunker. Seems, kind of a waste to leave that step hanging. But there's stuff to do. Oh, right, Pascal's quest. Joy. Anyway, the recluse and the overprotective mother machine. Again? Again? Alright. One more time. What a pain, says 9S. Well, that was a little more challenging. What is your deal? You can't just talk to people you know, you have to read between the lines and stuff, and it's so hard. Staying inside is way easier. I'm gonna be the best shut-in I can possibly be. He has a goal now. Great. What? The permanent recluse. Well, he's doomed. He's never leaving. Why is there a shop in your village? Oh boy, okay. Each machine is unequal, which means the traditional capitalistic acquisition systems of the past don't work for us. Instead, our economy is focused on trading materials according to one's need. It was a lesson we learned from mankind's past history. They're communists. I made it a point of emphasis to teach our children about different economic systems. You should speak to them if the subject is of further interest. What? Collect and bring back any information you find regarding the old world during your travels. Sure. Data on the old world, which means specifically archives, old world information. We gotta find everything that belongs to this this category of old world information. We have 8. And I think there's a total of like 18. And some of it we can't even think about grabbing until playthrough 3. Oh, boy. This kid's being weird. You mean this kid right here? I asked if he wanted a coin that's low value or one that's high value, and he said he wanted the worthless one. Hey kid, I've got... 9S, why are you getting into this? I've got one coin that's worth a little and one that's worth a lot. Which one do you want? The little one. You sure about that? Yeah, because it looks cool. Hee thanks a lot. See, he's weird. I'm a dummy. Hee thanks a lot. I should take a look inside this guy. Whoa. There's every kind of core in here. Oh boy. Huh? If your logic circuits are this event, why are you behaving like that? Well, I suppose there's no point in pretending anymore. It's simple, really. If I pretend to prefer smaller denominations of coins, the people around me are so entertained, they keep giving them to me. In this fashion, I'm able to earn far more than I would if I'd asked for larger units of currency. There's an important lesson here. The more of a fool people take you for, the more you learn of their true nature. Oh, but keep this between us for now, alright? I need them to keep thinking that I'm slow. Here's a little hush money to smooth things over. Wait, why are you giving me a bunch of legs, heads, cores, and arms? Why are you giving me, like, machine parts? Hold up a second.
I'm not sure I even know what it means to be smart anymore.
Reply unknown. Terms are too vague to formulate a reasoned response.
Don't I know it?
You said it. Alright, well... we got a machine core in that bunch of stuff, so... another 15k. By working on pure numbers, this guy turned into a goddamn con man. Yep. The first machine con man. Oh, heaven help us. I actually dropped one of my torsos. Still obsessed with the Jean Paul. Oh. Well, that ends that tale. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll actually go ahead and teleport up to the bunker to advance the plot. Why not? Seems like a reasonable thing to do. Oh, hello.
I killed my father. I killed my mother. I killed my father. I killed my mother. And in his hand he coldly gripped both the joy of growing up and the agony of being alone.
When and how? And who? Oh god, the soundtracks are overlapping.
That concludes our report on the events surrounding the alien wreckage. Then they were dead this whole time. The Council of Humanity needs time to formulate a plan. Until then, this information must be kept confidential. Speak of it to no one. Of course, your next mission is to gather additional intel on the individual known as Pascal.
You mean that freaky machine we ran into?
It's not that freaky.
This order comes directly from the Council. Knowledge of such unique individuals is essential for the success of future missions. Understood.
There's a side quest up here. Let's make sure to grab it. Hey, Operator 210. She's analyzing data. Oh boy, data analysis. What fun, what joy. I think, well, some of the slideshows is a bit more obvious.
The commander sure is a slave driver, huh? And now we have to go back to the city ruins. Why don't we rest a little bit, 2B? It's been a while.
I'll rest if I feel like it.
We already did the fish thing. Doop-de-doo. Some of the slideshows, it is pretty clear who they're talking about. Or at least more clear than others. But I guess some of them are meant to be a bit more obscure. Which, keeps the mystery up, I suppose. Anyway, all we need to do here is talk to Pascal.
Oh, it's 9S and 2B, yes. Those machines cost quite the ruckus, don't you think?
We need to talk.
Of course. I'll help however I can.
Pascal.
Yes, 2B?
Aside from this village, are there any other machines that are cut off from the network?
I suppose that unpleasant songstress you so kindly defeated in the amusement park wasn't part of the network.
You mean that singing thing?
Oh, and of course there's the Forest Kingdom, but...
Forest Kingdom?
I don't think I've actually seen the gears on Pascal's shoulder move. Look at that.
Yes.
That's interesting.
It's a vast woodland area not far from
Although maybe with the compression on the native PS4 streaming, it's kind of impossible to tell.
There's a group of machines there attempting to build it. They're quite hostile.
Where is it?
Northeast. You should be if you go.
This.
Anyway, Forest Kingdom. Now. There's those 3 points in the City of Ruins. And then there's Game Dev Machine and Analysis Freak. So let's do Desert Camp. I think all we need to do is go to that big gray building in the center on the surface. And just find the dude. Well, someone just got airlifted in. I guess it's the big guy. Who is also level 40.
Material obtained.
Oh, and also, one of the items we just got earlier from the Mars shop guy, we got an alien mask for one of the dead aliens. That's not creepy at all. Take that off. Alright, I could be putting an accessory on this kid's head. I should probably, I guess. A blue ribbon. That's what you get, 9S. That bounce is kind of awkward on the back of the moose. Just up, 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 up. And then back to the ruins of the amusement park. And hopefully, I think this is the last of the game dev trilogy. I've got over 200,000 bucks. Back down into the hell basement one more time. All right. Dang. So now we gotta beat it. What? That was fast. I'm not even sure what I did. Actually, I sort of run out of ideas. Thank you for your support. And now we're in chiptune hell. Not sure I'm feeling the ribbon. Oh, hello. Big old chest that I missed. That's embarrassing. Sorry, I really like this track, actually. Alright. Just walking around the amusement park now just generates a bunch of money items. You just trip over them. Alright, so our next task is to go into the factory again and find a terminal. I think I already know which one and where it is. I'm pretty sure. Going through the factory is always kind of a pain because it's a purely linear zone. It's got a few shortcuts, but you basically have to go through all the motions back and forth every single time. And all you basically get out of it are very, low-grade common materials. Oh, there's a few of you guys now. Well, that was at least vaguely interesting.
This whole place is like a giant machine's nest. I wonder what it used to be like.
Why ask that now?
Historical records.
Oh.
Analysis. This location was once used for weapons production and experimentation.
No kidding? What kind of weapons?
Humanoid combat robots. Common examples include the P-22 and P-33 models.
Human-shaped weapons, huh? Wonder if they work like flight units.
Unknown. No image-based information exists.
Wonder what manner of reference that is.
I think I can access the data over there.
Which actually... Huh. They closed that. Well, better make sure it's open, in case I ever have to come back. Also, a locked chest. There's actually other locked chests in here that I should grab while I'm here. Cure all and heal all. Interesting. Got data.
There we go. That's what 210 wanted. Now I just have to send it to her.
Alert. Poor reception in this area is preventing data upload. Proposal. Unit 9S should move to an area with better reception.
Got it.
Sure, but in a minute. Oh. That's more data from the old world for Pascal. We're probably getting close to the point where we can start selling common resources.
This should be good enough. Pod, upload that data to Operator 210.
Affirmative.
Operator 210 to 9S. Come in.
This is 9S.
I received the data you sent. It's fascinating. It appears to be the journal of a human who once worked in the factory.
What, like a diary?
Yes. According to this, the man worked long hours on an almost daily basis. He says, and I quote, "They're working me like a machine. Working like a machine to build a machine?" Humans truly were strange creatures.
Sounds like it.
I'll send you a reward later.
Wait, I can get rewarded for doing this?
I didn't say you would not get a reward.
No, but... Hey, don't disconnect me.
Hooray!
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
Why this and why now? God damn it, the shooter's hanging out at the edge of the arena again. Ah, I am now maxed out on rusted clumps. Good. That's what I always wanted to be. And now it's just gonna keep bouncing around me. Anyway. There's this chest here. Whoa. Don't want to get crushed. Now, I forget, was there a locked chest back here? No, that was a regular chest. So, nothing left to do but to head back up. Fortunately, I already grabbed this shortcut. And that one. Probably no point not getting the other quick little treasures. Oh, there it goes. Whatever that item was, I'm sure it was terribly important. Okay. I'm thinking about the whole Become as Gods section in the lower factory. And I'm pretty sure 9S can't actually go physically down there until playthrough 3. So all those locked doors and chests down there, I'm not going to be able to get until... well, not for a while. Natural rubber, nice. Actually, no, let's grab the inbox. Ka-ching! It's not great, but it's something. Data on the old world, we're out. And we're at 75% quest completion, hooray! So there's probably not a whole lot left. But let's check the map. Got several things in the city ruins. Though they really only boil down to 2 things, and one of them is not even a quest. So let's do city ruins near the tower. And show that off first.
That machine. I think something's wrong with it.
Hello? It's deliberately ignoring you, 9S. Okay. Was it seriously trying to figure out the meaning of existence? That's impossible. Machines simply do not have the cognitive capacity to figure out why they exist. Right? Whoa, that was a heck of a thing. The overclock triggering and then that guy just charging through. That was something. There's another one of those robots suspiciously close to cliffs. Oh heck, it's an enhanced robot. Oh, too close to the robot, guys. Let's pull it back a bit. lot of hijack boosts for an action I'm almost never going to actually take. What about me? Why am I here? Why do I... Whoopsie. You oversynced, 9S. Had some illegal thoughts there for a second. Gotta keep an eye on that. Oh, almost fell down. There we go. What about you? Well, that's an interesting point of view there, Mr. Wise Robot. Oof.
I can't believe that thing decided to end itself.
I'm not sure that's much of a solution. And they're all gone. Yoko Taro strikes again. Whoa, it's a white boar. White boar meat. That's worth something. Actually, I'm now curious about a thing I was investigating earlier. But I'm also pretty sure that the thing I'm looking for is not there yet. Yeah, no, it doesn't... I thought it was after maybe the Goliath fights. But no. It's after the Atom fight. Hello. This Resistance member finds to be familiar somehow. Amnesia. We sure did. Person in the red hood. So, a Resistance member in a red hood killed another Resistance member. Let's find out who it is.
Well, aren't we generous? All this help for no personal gain? I know she's pretty.
Whoa, 2B.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not like that. I mean, she is pretty, but it's not...
Whatever.
2B has 9S down pat, read like a book. She ain't fooled. Knows 9S better than he knows himself. But to be fair, I'd say most people, even after just one meeting, might know 9S better than he knows himself.
We need to find someone wearing a red hood.
Isn't that just an enemy? No, she's wearing a whole cape, but it's mainly green. Red hood, red hood, red hood. That's a cape. What? Wii records. There's our Red Hood. You're a murderer.
Sounds like that red hood was a gift of some sort.
Gifts are such a useless ritual.
Wow, okay. Where'd that come from?
It's rude to give a person something without their permission. What if they don't want it?
I think it's more about the feeling behind it than the actual item, right?
Feelings are prohibited.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a circle.
One affirmation will suffice.
Oh, for the love of... Fine. Yeah.
Are you trolling, 2B? Also, I can't believe I missed this one. Got some fists. I can finally upgrade Beast Lord. Yes, and the Dragon Lance. The Dragoon Lance. Blah. Be stored. The actual best sword. At long last. White boar meat is possibly the most valuable selling item. Next to like the desert rose or something. Oh, geez. Look at all these expensive hijack boosts. Yeah, you have to... The white moose and the white boar are very rare themselves, and the meat dropping from them is even rarer, so... You know, if you can actually find one, congratulations, you found one. Plus 5 for 16. Nah. There's some interesting possibilities here, but still nothing too interesting. So, we need to go out to Desert Camp, I think, right? Yes.
Our red-hooded target should be in the desert.
Operator 210 to 9S. Come in, 9S.
I'm here.
I've sent you a new data retrieval request. Please read it. Over.
Hey, wait just a... She didn't even give me a chance to turn her down this time.
I guess we're doing that. Vestiges of human life from the large-scale ruins in the desert. Oh, from the residential area. Right. But first...
I don't see her.
Let's ask that guy over there.
So, data analysis freak is in there, but Jackass, our point of contact, is in here, around here. So I gotta go down into the caves. And I'm still full rusted. I gotta sell some stuff. I should just take care of that now while it's fresh in my mind. Let me... No, come on. The shop's disabled while this quest is active? Come on! But I got so many rusted clumps. So where the actual Sam hell am I going? Up-ish? Yeah, looks like it. Hey, jackass. We've met before, 9S. Uh-oh. You still can't what? Oh, is Jackass auto-modded?
Alert.
I'm
The
sorry.
description of a female resistance member with red hair matches that of our client.
But if it's the same person, why would she have had the killer's hood?
Hypothesis. The red-haired resistance member is either the killer or an accomplice.
Let's go talk to her.
What is going on? The red hood came from our client, the quest giver. So what's the deal? Also, I can't believe that dialogue was like, hey, are you, Jackass? Like, we haven't met her multiple times by this point. And this quest only triggers after the City of Ruins explosion. So we've definitely met her at least twice. Come on, guys. Was this quest written first, and then she was retroactively written into... They just liked her so much they made her a main quest NPC too? Is that what happened? Right, so... momentarily forgot again what I was doing. Okay. Rusted clumps. We have too many. Let's bring it down to like 60. We'll do that for just about everything. We don't really need more than 60 of a common material. At least not on hand. There, now I can collect more rusted clumps that I'm definitely going to use. Jackass is auto-modded. That's... I find that amusing for some reason. I'm sorry if it's inconvenient. Could just call her Jack in chat. Good old Jack. Nothing wrong with Jack. Alright, you. What's your deal? I have to know the truth. Let's check the pod again.
Examining storage circuits. 88%. 92%. 98%.
It's her with the red hair. She killed her. A Yorha Type E. Are you alright? 9S asks immediately after she confesses to have killed so many people she knows and then starts giggling. Are you alright? Type E. We got a pod program out of that. Hooray! It's a grab attack.
Type E. I didn't know there was such a thing. Did you two be?
Some things are better left unknown.
Yeah, I suppose so.
2B hesitated. It's infinitely usable. Boy, that sure is useful. I'm glad we helped out that serial killer, whose mind is now broken. Joy of joys. I guess we're off to the housing complex. Because that's the end of that little story. While ominous music plays in the background. Yeesh. Deleted her own memories but also had to learn the truth about her friend's murder. What a catch-22. Okay, not a serial killer, a more professional assassin whose specialty is befriending her targets. You know, becoming part of the family. That's great. It's a ledger of some kind. It's a toy. It's a small shoe.
Okay, this should be enough. What do we have? Broken toys, dirty ledgers, small shoes. Pod, take a photo of this junk and send it to Operator 210.
Affirmative.
Operator 210 to 9S.
Hello, Operator. How can I help you?
I've received your data.
Great. Does it seem useful?
That depends on what I do with it.
Oh, all right.
It is, however, fascinating. I was aware that humans used to live in groups, but I did not know they coexisted in such a wide variety of ways. I'm sure you're aware that most humans subsisted in small familial units.
Familial?
A family is a group of people that share a connection by blood or social custom. If androids had a similar system of families...
Operator?
Maybe we wouldn't be
there?
so
I've said too
alone.
much. I must return to my duties.
And she disconnected me.
I have additional information to relate. I've sent mail with a reward. Please read it. And 9S? Thank you.
Man, she disconnected me again.
Hey.
Well, if she's thanking me, I guess it must have gone okay. Right?
Purpose of question unknown.
Just roll with it, 9S. Please, for the love of God, roll with it. Ooh. Got a weapon and a pod program out of that. 210 wants a family. Instant time distortion. Isn't the power of family great? Allows us to destroy our enemies even more efficiently. But I jest. It looks like we're clear on side quests for now. Mirage is still the best, though. Near the tower. Let's...
2B.
Oh.
What?
When do you think you'll be willing to call me Nines?
9S works just fine.
Well, yeah, but... Man, this job can be pretty rough sometimes, huh?
We don't get to choose our assignments. And you should work on keeping your opinions in check. Your aren't allowed to be emotional, remember?
I think some of us are better at that than others.
2B still isn't perfect, though. It's, you know, it's mainly a facade.
This must be the commercial structure Pascal was talking about. The records say it was once a facility known as a shopping center.
Holy crap. We need to go down this elevator right now. Because as I recall, there was one of these. Another piece of the Project Gestalt report. Anyway, where were we? Oh, was there... I don't think there was a chest here in the shopping center. Could be wrong.
No getting through here.
Maybe there's some kind of mechanism we could engage? If we were human, we probably would have gone shopping and such here, right?
More meaningless conjecture.
You're so serious, 2B. You know that?
Alert. Multiple machine life forms detected above our position.
I am the Forest King.
Who the heck is the Forest King?
You're getting distracted.
Check this guy. He's just running away.
It's going to explode!
It already did. Hello again, Emil.
Huh? Hey, where am I?
What's that?
Hey there, guys. What's up?
This thing's weird, 2B. Let's kill it.
Wait, what? No. Good idea. No!
That is a good question. How
Okay,
did it get
what
stuck
was
inside a
that?
machine head? I mean, I guess it's just sort of one of those comical situations that you'll never know the answer to.
Looks like the forest is just ahead.
Let's see, how about you? Got anything good? I don't think so. Doesn't seem like it. Although, probably wouldn't hurt to grab some cure-all status, cure-all heal-all, since we got the frickin' money. Just, you know, for the road. It's not like we need the money for any grand purpose right now.
Aim for the enemy androids. Engage battle mode. Now fight for your king.
Here they come. Better keep your guard up.
This forest we are stationed in. It is hot, humid, unhygienic, a punishing hell for machine life forms. None should have to live in such a place. I have decided. I shall make this our kingdom and declare our independence.
Hooray!
What's a kingdom? Well, it's sort of like a large house. And inside this house, all our people live together as family. Family. I suppose a family might be good. Yeah, families are good.
Hey, what exactly is a kingdom? Well, it's like a large house. Yeah, sure.
These machines.
They were talking about a king, right? I saw what looked to be a castle further in. Maybe we should take a look.
Alright, anything stand out? Nope. Just straight on ahead. Wait a second, wait a second. I know for a flipping fact there's a locked chest somewhere in the forest. And I know that finding it was a pain in the butt.
How are we supposed to reach that castle?
There we go. Power up part M. So potentially we can look into the second level of pod upgrades if it weren't freaking impossible. And so inconsequential at that. Hey, it's a white moose. We're not going to kill it this time, we're just going to ride it. Okay, you hit my moose.
Don't listen to what they're saying, 2B.
That's quite enough of that. Oh, of course the spear guys drop anti-chain damage. That's the thing that makes the most dangerous. Is because they do a bunch of repeated strikes. So of course they drop anti-chain damage plug-in chips. So that you can strongly consider putting one on. That makes sense.
So those machines had a king? But how can a concept like loyalty be understood by a machine?
What's loyalty to an android? What's loyalty to a human? Seven bits of years ago.
His Majesty, he's dead. The king who gave all for us. So benevolent and kind, and now he's dead. This sure is sad. It sure is. But we Royal Knights still have a mission. We placed His Majesty's memory, his final memento, into this tiny child. And now we must raise this child so he might one day be our new king. He deserves a royal upbringing. He deserves protection.
This isn't going to end well. I already got the big chest up there with the weapon in it. So much for never passing. A stripped screw. What does that go into?
Yep, this looks like a king's castle, all right.
Ah, there it is. I knew there was a locked chest around the castle. A rotten info sheet. Alright. Time to have some fun with this again. Stand your what? I don't think I caught that. Already got that dang chest, so that's
Watch
something.
out for hostile enemies, 2B.
Roger that, 9Z.
Huh? Wait, what did you just say?
Roger that, 9S.
Wait, no, that's not what you said. You said 9s. Or at least something close to.
Cut the chatter and engage the enemy.
Ah.
That line does sound more natural in Japanese. Let's just go ahead and run this gauntlet. Oh, they definitely popped in there. Gosh, nothing stands a chance anymore. Oh, this will get us plenty of chips. All right then. Oh. No, you don't. Whoa! You're new. 128 years after the last flashback.
His Majesty hasn't grown at all.
Whoops.
No, not in the slightest.
It's a 128-year-old baby.
How can we make him bigger? I don't know. We're too dumb to figure that out.
Aww. Self-awareness at last.
Sure is a cutie, though. Yeah, so tiny and cute.
It's 128 years old. It's probably screaming.
Better keep him safe. Right. Can't let anyone into the Forest Kingdom. Danger! Danger! Everyone, get out now! Intruders in the kingdom! Don't let them in here.
See, it's weird. Certainly. But on top of that, it's one other thing, and that's tragic. So that's sort of how the weirdness gets justified in a Yoko Taro game. Because it's, you know, not merely weird for weird's sake, it's, you know, it illustrates a poignancy. I forget if there was something worth grabbing around here. I seem to recall there being something worth grabbing. I guess it was a silver ore. Moldavite. Sure. Oh, I remember where it was. It was up here. Right? Yeah. The weapon Beast Curse. Nearly there. But first, you better believe we're gonna visit the frickin' blacksmith. Is that as far as it goes? Alright. we got a few chips out of that. I'll have to go through that later. Okay. Virtuous contract, definitely. Beast Lord, absolutely. Iron pipe, yeah. The Type 3 sword, probably worth it. Let's see. Chances are I've only got one of these upgrades that I can make. Maybe. Sure, let's do the Type 3 sword. Type 4.0 sword. Fang of the Twins. Alright, we got some max level weaponry. We've got some good stuff now. And we've got some weapons where their story is complete. Like 2B's starting sword. Or the Type 3 sword. That's morbid. What's the Iron Pipes weapon story? Goodness. Dad, if you're cold, I can give you my hat. You're the best father in the world after all. Dad, if you're hungry, you can have my cookie. I can sleep by your side. Don't leave your Yona. Whoa. Frick! That's a NieR thing. That's a NieR 1 thing. Oh no. Your cookie. Oh, of course. It's from the intro of NieR. That iron pipe. That iron pipe. Oh hell. So at level 4 also they get a unique property that makes them very good, like Holy Blessing, which increases attack power when HP is full. Or Finish Blast detonates the final hit of close range combos. Ooh. Well, I think we'll stick with the Type 3 sword in that slot for now, but yeah, pretty much all the weapon stories are sad, sad, sad. Without exception. That's Yoko Taro. Do I have a 4 spear yet? No. Do I have a 4 bracers yet? I think so. Yeah, it's the Virtuous Grief. Ugh. That's also super dark. I can do without it. Alright. Well, now that we got a good old repertoire of killing devices, let's go ahead and get their king killed.
We will protect the king with our very lives. Don't give them a single inch. All hail the king!
So many freaking deadly heals and anti-chain damages. It's nuts.
Is this their king?
And thus that tragic saga ends. Abruptly and meaninglessly. At the hands of an android who just doesn't give a damn.
2B, that's an android. A Yorha-type android.
Alert. This unit is currently wanted by Yorha. Annihilation recommended.
Annihilation? But why?
Let's go, 9S.
2B?
Bunker to 2B and 9S. We've picked up a signal from the black box of a fugitive known as A2. What you see in front of you is your enemy.
But she's...
She deserted us. She's destroyed multiple pursuit androids. Now kill her before she kills you.
Well. And there's half your health gone. That was a sweet boss fight, I think.
Why? Why did you betray us?
Command is the one that betrayed you.
Let's go after her, 2B. Damn! She got away. Operator, this is 9S. Patch me through to the commander.
Roger that, 9S.
I'm sorry, Commander. We failed to defeat the fugitive.
I see. Well, at least you're both safe. That's an incredibly powerful unit you just faced. You should probably keep your distance in the future.
Commander, why did A2 desert the Force?
I'm afraid that's classified.
Oh? Huh. 2B?
Yeah?
Let's go ask Pascal about A2. He might know something.
All right.
Whether in wind or rain, thunder or snow, or even amidst the rising flames of war, they were always together. They never understood why, and yet they spent their lives nestled together, forever, forever and ever.
Pascal? This is 9S.
Oh, you survived. How wonderful.
Yeah, we're fine. But there's something we want to ask you about.
Of course. Anything.
Actually, it needs to be in person.
Understood. I'll open the gate we built to deter enemy invaders. You'll be able to reach the village through there.
That must be the gate Pascal opened for us.
We have been expecting you. Pascal told us about you. We will open the gates.
Hurrah. Will you though? I don't think you end up seeing you later. I think the moose and the boars do a fine enough job of that by themselves, if we're being real. Still, nice to have some max level weapons. And actually, I think I'm gonna switch to Virtuous Contract because it's faster and it has Holy Blessing, which does more damage at max health, which we usually often are. So I think it's still the best sword in the game. Alright, Pascal, dish about A2.
I see.
Let's stay sharp and head back to the resistance camp. We should run a check on our consciousness data and resupply.
Yeah, now I'm just melancholy. Just this.
Why did you ask Pascal about A2?
Huh?
It's not recommended to interface with machines without consulting command.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Though I suppose such intense curiosity can be admirable, in its own way.
Would you guys
Thanks,
just...
2B.
Still, machines are the enemy. Don't forget it.
Just arrive at a consistent characterization one of these days?
This is your regularly scheduled contact.
Yeah, no problems here.
Copy that. I also need to inform you that the Commander offers her personal praise for your recent achievements. As a direct result, we are currently considering boosting production of your model.
Really? I'm happy to hear it. I couldn't have done it without your support, Operator. You're always so cool under fire, not to mention beautiful and...
Flattery is unnecessary. Operator 210 out.
I really meant it, though.
It was the wrong time. Boy, that was a nice nap, I guess. Okay, let's do some maintenance. Oh boy, filler metal and elaborate gadgets. Oh great, the elaborate gadgets. I remember that endeavor. Oh my gosh, look at all these anti-chain damages. What? Why the hell? No, I'm not gonna do the 17. No. That's way too much. And frankly, I don't need to do that to +6, if we're being actually honest here. How about Deadly Heal? Let's see. Half HP for every enemy defeated, huh? Sure. Auto-use item. Yeah. Well, some interesting stuff happened, but I'm not really too enthusiastic. Let's get rid of the chaff. Okay, get rid of that. And these are just too much. Hey, recent teen, how are you doing? That's a heal plus. Oh, geez, no. Just doing some maintenance. And playing this game just to sort of relax, more or less. I've been at this since like 3:20, so I've been playing this for almost, well, like 2.5 hours, I think. Yeah, just about. I'm knee deep in the 9S playthrough. NieR Automata is one of my favorite games of 2017, so you know, whenever you have the time, and it's a bit of an investment, I'd recommend, you know, diving in. I'm trying to do everything, but it's a heck of an effort. Oh yeah, there's the KH collection. Yeah, there's that.
Oh, 2B. Our android forces currently have a carrier deployed in the Pacific Ocean. It should be back here to resupply before too long. The Resistance is assisting with the mission, so I'd like to ask you to run a little guard duty.
Seriously?
Dead serious. There's a stockpile of missiles down at the shoreline that needs to be loaded on the carrier. And with all the machine activity lately, we need to stay on our toes. Of course, if you're already working on something for Yorha, I don't mind if that takes priority. Anyway, thanks in advance.
I mean, I'm not terribly I mean, it's a little unnerving what happens in this game. I say relaxing mostly because of the soundtrack and the action, which is pretty simple to keep a handle on in most cases. You know, it's visceral, but it's not frustrating or taxing. Something like that. I mean, I get melancholic playing this game, but I don't get unnerved, and I find it mentally, emotionally stimulating, but not too tough, I guess. Let's see. It doesn't appear as though there are any other side quests calling out for attention. So I guess we just head on down. Yeah, I think that officially does do more damage than the Type 6 sword I was using earlier. I'm starting to hit the point where I am blatantly overpowered for just about everything in the game. In fact, there's one way I could test that pretty significantly. Yeah, 9S doesn't get a whole lot more side quests, but, you know, I want to be on the lookout nonetheless. Let's see. I was going to do a thing, and then I forgot what the thing was that I was going to do. I'm completely turned around. Ah. Right. Check on a meal, but also go check out a secret tunnel, maybe. It's a white boar. That's nice. You're on our side now, buddy. Check out that halo. Gosh, that's actually pretty fun.
Proposal. Use power fire to force him to stop.
You're also mine. Whoops. Oh. I'm just gonna amass a small army here. Don't mind me. NieR 1, I didn't play it myself, but I did watch part of a very good video LP and read all the way through a good screenshot LP. And NieR 1 can be... My understanding is that NieR 1 can be classified as alright, but clunky as hell, and with a couple of very hellish side quests. If you're trying to go for 100% completion. And some levels that are just not... One or two levels that are just not very well designed. That's the +3 shop. It's useless to me. I wonder if I can get the big guy on my side. Please tell me I can get the big guy on my side. Come on, turn. Ah, crap. Nah, he saw us. This is just a very odd experience. I never played around with Subjugate before. Alright. Well, I'm gonna do something kind of rash. I'm gonna go to a place I'm really definitely not supposed to yet. How long does that control even last? Well, the guys behind me just self-destructed, so about that long. About approximately that long. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be going down this elevator just yet, but might as well. This is a very secret area. You never have to go here. Let's see what level these guys are at. 50! Good. Now you might ask, well, why are you going down here? Well, primarily, I guess, to search for treasure chests. And to get some unit data out of the way. Because that's also nice. There'll be a few enhanced robots down here that I can get the data for right now. Not to mention the drops, which are a little bit more high quality, except for the rusted clumps. Meteorite. Nice. Okay, now gotta come down here very carefully. Apparently robots do. Put meteorite in chest. Nice, we got a few. Lock chest. Another piece of the Project Gestalt report. We'll read all those once we got a bit more of a clear timeline. Is it just me or has 2B completely disappeared? Oh, that's an enhanced big guy. That's an enhanced big guy. That's an enhanced bigman. Oh dear. Oh, okay. Have I said yet that I'm really not supposed to be here? On multiple levels, I'm not supposed to be this high level. I'm not supposed to be, supposed to be going to this area on playthrough 2. Oh boy. This sucker. This guy sucks. Plenty of titanium alloy, though. Memory alloy. I guess that's it. There was really only the one document down here. At least in this part. We're definitely not going to be doing the second part of the secrets down here because we're not level 99, and I've done some crazy things on this run, but I'm not quite that crazy. See ya. Careful not to fall into the lake. Careful not to fall into the lake. Don't fall into the underground lake. Aha! There was one more down here. And you get another piece of the Project Gestalt report. Perfect. Just get all those parts out of the way. Oh, there's a few enemies in there. Oh boy. Oh, got some critical up +4s there. That's interesting. Ooh, more unit data for rare creatures. Good. And for that one too. Very good. The more unit data I have, the less hunting I have to do later. And there's an elevator that'll take me back up to the top. Oh boy, that's a few bullets. Oh, that's a little bit of damage. Newbiespud, master of understatement. If I had network features on, there would be a pile of player bodies in this room. I'm talking a pot. Actually, I can just do that.
Hypothesis. This is the residence of the inscrutable life form known as Emil.
I usually have the network turned off because of, you know, I'm doing streaming and I don't want to eat up bandwidth.
Alert. Theft of physical objects may disturb the resident.
Got the Emil mask. There we go, see? Pile of player bodies. Could be here all day going over these bodies. Frankly, throughout this whole cave, there's a few. I'm gonna turn it back off now. Corpses everywhere, which, you know, is telling for that part of the room. Anyway, we'll just head back up now. We've gotten all the important items from that part of the... from this part of the level. Unit data 70%. Ooh. Getting there. By the end of the game, we want that unit data part of the menu to be at least 95%. That's the magic threshold. Oh, there we go. And I think we netted a level for that, for our trouble. Ooh, I think we're starting to lag a bit. I think the PS4 is getting hot. I should probably think about calling it a day. I've gone almost 3 hours now. Just a full recovery? Come on. Well, anyway. I think that will do it for today's excursions. Pretty sure there's nothing left on the map. In terms of 9S's unique quests, so I think next time we'll forge ahead into the second round of the Point of No Return, which is especially true for 9S. I don't think once he embarks on the Goliath fight, I don't think he gets to go back to the overworld, like, at all by himself before the end of the game. I think this is it for him, so yeah. There's part 8 for you. Plenty of progress. Just very slowly gained.
Gratitude confirmed. Your affinity with this pod has risen.
Alright, see y'all later.